All of today's words end with shun, and the common way of writing shun at the end of a word is T-I-O-N. So you may need to refer to the spelling rules cards, number 45 and 46, but that will help you understand when to use T-I-O-N and when to use S-I-O-N. Now, these words, of course, are when we add shun to the end of a word, we're forming nouns. So you've got selection, collection, connection, description, invitation, population, education, satisfaction and communication, plus imagination. Now the phonics in these words, in these multisyllabic words, is really simple. So once you know open and closed syllables, you can spell most multisyllabic words quite easily and accurately. So if you have a look at the word communication, for example, after a short vowel sound, you have to close a consonant, close the syllable with a consonant, sorry. After a long vowel sound, you leave the syllable open. There's no consonant after the vowel. So long vowel sound again, so no consonant closing the syllable. Long vowel sound again, no consonant closing the syllable. And then shun at the end, we've got a short vowel sound there and we're closing it with the N. So to go through and break these words into their syllables will make them much easier for you to learn. Now let's have a look at what each of these words mean. So selection means the action of carefully choosing someone or something as being the best or most suitable. Collection is a set of items kept together. Connection is a link. A description is a spoken or written account of a person, object or event. An invitation is a request for someone's attendance. Population is the number of people living in a particular area. Education is receiving or giving instruction, usually at a school or university. Satisfaction is the fulfillment of one's wishes, expectations or needs, or the pleasure derived from this. Communication is imparting or exchanging information by speaking or writing or some other means. And imagination is forming new ideas not yet present. At the top of the page, I suggest you go through and highlight the shun, T-I-O-N, at the end of each of these words. Then go through and break the words into their syllables and take note of the open and closed syllables that you have here with the short and long vowels. Then you have to read the word, cover it, write it, and then check to make sure that you've spelt them correctly. Now here you have to write the word and then match to the meaning. So you're going to go population, write the word and then link it with, write it next to its meaning here. Fill in the gaps with the list word, quite easy, you must know the meanings of those words to do it correctly. And then down the bottom, fill in the gap with the list word and add the beginning of the sentence. So note, pay attention to the conjunction. So go through first of all and fill in those missing list words and then fill in the rest of the sentence. Don't forget to do your cover right check at the top of the page with these nouns, and down here we want you to convert these nouns into verbs, so go through and do that. Then fill in the gaps with the list word or its verb form, so you may have to refer to this list of nouns here or this list of verbs there. Convert these nouns into adjectives, so we've put an alert in here because these two are a little bit tricky, the rest are quite easy. Write a sentence that includes both words in any form. Now you can change the form of the word to a noun, a verb or an adjective, whatever you need to make those two words work within your sentence. Down the bottom, we've asked you to make these words into nouns. So these go beyond the given words at the top of the page. So you're going to change all of these into nouns by adding your T-I-O-N, but do take note of what else you may have to do to each of those words to make that work. On this day 4, we're looking at modality. So every day we adjust our language to express how certain we are of something. This is called modality. So we can go from words that indicate something that's uncertain to something that's very certain. So we go from low modality to high modality words. So we can express different levels of modality through 1. Modal auxiliary verbs such as can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, would. So circle the modal auxiliary verb in the sentence, then rewrite the sentence and change it to show the modality indicated. So we want you to change it to a low modality. So a cup of coffee in the morning will keep you awake all day. So just follow the instructions at the end of the sentence and rewrite the sentence with that change of word on that line for each one. Adverbs, rarely, occasionally, possibly, probably, definitely, unquestionably. We can also use adverbs to indicate the degree of certainty. So use the following adverbs in a sentence. Write down the degree of modality you used. So you can work on those, and if you have trouble, work within your group and discuss them and then do your sentences.